Hey Maryland, what's going on? It's Governor Wes Moore, and I am back in Annapolis after spending a few days out in Ocean City for the Maryland Association of Counties Summer Conference. And over there, I met with elected officials, public servants, and changemakers from all over Maryland to talk about where we are now as a state and also to talk a little bit about where we're headed. We're showing that moving fast and moving together does not have to be a choice. So in that spirit, let's jump right into this week's installment of More for More. Our administration is actively creating and expanding partnerships with agencies, nonprofits, small businesses, and industry leaders across the state to help meet the needs of Marylanders, including on issues like public safety, affordable housing, support for rural farms, fighting the climate crisis, empowering our youth, and improving public health systems. And during my keynote address, I discussed some of the challenges that our state is facing, including Maryland's budget shortfalls. So listen, I might be new to politics, but I ain't new to balance sheets. And I've been an entrepreneur, I've run both small businesses and large organizations, and I know firsthand that balance sheets don't lie. Maryland has some of the best talent and assets in the world, but over the past 4 years, our state's economy has not grown, while our neighbors' economies have. So for example, our state's economy is the same size as it was in 2018. Pennsylvania's has grown by $22 billion. And any surplus that any state has benefited from is largely due to the economic stimulus that came from the federal capital infusions that we had during COVID. And we can't rely on that in the future. That's why since day one of our administration, we moved to invest in new avenues of growth while still keeping $2.5 billion in the rainy day fund. Our disciplined, responsible, and data-driven approach to building a dynamic economy will move Maryland forward in ways that we will feel for decades. And I'm grateful for the thoughtfulness and intentionality of our partners from all over the state and across the political spectrum as we seek to leverage our asset-rich environment and create strategies for long-term economic growth that will leave no one behind. This week, I toured Brooklyn in Baltimore with Councilmember Felicia Porter to assess how our administration can make strategic and targeted investments in this community, including addressing vacant homes, improving schools, and opportunity for our students while bolstering our small businesses. The tragedy that happened in Brooklyn earlier this year will not define Brooklyn's future. And we are showing that our response to that tragedy was not short-term, reactive, or performative, but it has to be long-term. And that means investing in every asset in the community. Building a stronger state means building at the local level. And that means lifting up our neighborhoods, one by one. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. After Mako, Tucker and I had the joy of joining our friends at the SPCA of Anne Arundel County for their Puppy Plunge. Now, our family knows firsthand the remarkable work of the SPCA. They were the ones who helped unite us with the newest member of our family. So we're grateful for their dedication to connecting animals with families, and Tucker and I love going out to support them and also going out to beat the heat. I'm also thrilled to share that we recently launched our service year application portal, and the response has been amazing. This first of its kind opportunity is a great chance for young people who aren't interested in going to college yet, or at all, to serve their community while earning a living wage. We are committed to setting up our young people for success because we know it is crucial that they have guides and also supports on their path to adulthood. The stable employment, civic engagement, and the skill development that they will receive throughout their service year will benefit them in the long term, and it will help us to build stronger and more resilient communities. Now, I know this program is going to be an incredible success, and I want as many young people participating as possible. So if you're a parent or a guardian or a guidance counselor and you think service year is going to be a great option for a young person, make sure they text Maryland to 21000 today. In addition to cheering on our Baltimore Ravens on Monday, I also had the honor of hosting some of Maryland's first responders at Camden Yards. I know from my own experience what it means to put yourself in harm's way for others. First responders are truly passionate individuals, braving the conditions during natural disasters and human tragedies to save lives. I couldn't be more grateful for their many years of public service and the steadfast dedication that they hold to their community. And not to mention, taking the N&O's game together. So listen, this team is special, and this is Maryland's team. I'm a huge Orioles fan, and I'm thrilled by the prospect of World Series baseball in Baltimore this year and beyond. We are entering a new era as a state, one where we finally start growing our economy, investing in our shared future, and preparing our young people for lives of success. I refuse to have our state fall behind others while they surge. Leadership matters, and Maryland will lead. Our administration is dedicated to bringing everyone in on this effort, from state agencies to nonprofits, from our veterans to our young people, from our watermen to our tech entrepreneurs. No matter who you are, you have a part to play in making Maryland the best place to live for everyone. Let's get it, Maryland, and I'm gonna see you soon.